I've only been part of the St. James community for a little over a year, and it's been like coming home. It means a lot to me to be able to come to morning prayer each morning and see everyone smiling back and interested in how each other's day has been, even though it's crack of dawn. And I just truly feel blessed to be a part of St. James.
I'm Betty Bowrice, and I am St. James. And I can't tell you how wonderful morning prayer has been. It makes me want to get up in the morning and look at the beauty of the day, whether it's raining or the sun is shining, because I'm seeing all these shining faces. And it would be very difficult for me to go to morning prayer because it's a 30-minute drive for me to get to St. James. But I feel so blessed. Thank you.
I love our morning prayer group every morning. Proof that nothing can separate us from the love of God in the midst of this pandemic. I'm Steve Coggins, and I'm St. James.
I have absolutely loved being with you all every morning for morning prayer. I feel like this has been such a bright spot during the last several months, and I just feel lucky to be able to be with you all and get to know you better on such a special basis. Thank you so much.
I'm Virginia Hardy, and I will certainly echo the things that others have said. It's been a real blessing to me to be able to begin the day with morning prayer in the company of all of those who are here as well. And I'm very, very grateful.
I'm Cheryl Brainerd, and I am St. James. I've been here a little over 2.5 years, maybe. Came here as an intern, was ordained as a deacon, and then as a priest. And I, with Erin, feel like I came home when I steal her words that it has been like home. I grew up not doing morning prayer. I mean, I have my own time each day, but not this corporate morning prayer. And yes, when we would offer it during Lent or Advent, we might have 1 or 2 people. But it is truly the community that I gather with you, and we do our prayers and we have our celebrations. So thank you.
Good morning. I'm Paul Brimsley, and I've been somewhat doing those things I ought not to have done and missing morning prayer, but it's a pleasure to be here with you all today. And I've been at St. James since about 73, and it's always been a pleasure, and it's been a rock. When times are good, it's there. When times are bad, it's there. When times are happy or sad, it's there. And it's never failing. And so if you need a place to lean when times are dear and pressing, St. James is always there. So I thank the church, and I thank the body of congregants that comprises it, because it's always there.
Bill here. Yeah, it's interesting to have had, again, what I consider a God moment last Sunday with the children's service that Shannon sent out that essentially says God's got your back, and that's what's kept me up every single day of my life. I think took me a while to know it. Morning prayers, I haven't done it like I should. But every day that I do it, I feel a little bit better for the day, a little bit better about myself. The church, to echo what Paul said, like the picture in my background, it's there, it's always there, never going anywhere, and can be there for anybody. And I'm just grateful for that. I'm grateful for, the team, the clergy and the staff for really working probably twice as hard during COVID as they did before COVID. To manage us, to keep us together despite not being together. And I'm just so appreciative of that group.
If you look at page 855 in your Book of Common Prayer and the Catechism, it says, "Who are the ministers of the church?" And the answer, with a slight priority, is the ministers of the church are laypersons, bishops, priests, and deacons. And you know how ministers are always asked to pray in public. And this morning prayer has been nurturing and vital for me because I'm surrounded by laypersons who are praying, and I feel upheld by that. And it's a great spiritual resource for me to get the day started and in the right spirit for the ministry that I engage in at St. James. And I am therefore St. James.
I'm Brooklyn Robb, who joined St. James because of COVID and praying on the internet. I give thanks for St. James, which has made every day begin so much better. And I feel like a member even though I'm in New York. So thank you, St. James, for throwing your arms wide to anyone who wants to be a part of your community. I feel you're welcome.
St. James has been my family for 43 years. I am Ann Murkison, and I am St. James.
I will echo Rob. I'm Janet in New York, and it's been a privilege to worship with you every morning that I'm able to. You've been very warm and very welcoming, and it is something that I carry in my heart as I move through my day. Thank you.
I'm Jenny Woodruff, and I am St. James. I've been a member since 77. And we have tried morning prayer any number of times at the church. And COVID, this has been a gift of COVID season, which I don't know of many of those. But finding Zoom and being able to share morning prayer corporately from each person's home has made this so much more doable, and I'm very thankful for it.